Tacko Fall was never supposed to make the NBA. In 2011, at the age of 15, standing at a height of 7'3", a Senegalese basketball coach spotted Tacko Fall playing with his friends in the street. Amazed at his height, the basketball coach went to Fall's home and convinced his parents that they should allow him to start playing basketball. In that very next year, Fall was on his way to a high school in the United States, all the way from his home country of Senegal, to start his basketball journey. Pretty much as soon as Fall was spotted on the basketball court, he became a widespread sensation, as it's pretty rare to come across a high schooler over 7 feet tall. I think the best thing at this time was this video I'm showing right now of this kid that was very shocked at Fall's height. What wasn't a surprise was that a kid who literally grabbed a basketball for the first time as a 16-year-old wasn't going to be very good at the sport. Even though Fall was new to the game, he could use his height and whatever very basic skills he had to help his team whenever he was on the court. By the time college rolled around, Fall, who was now standing at 7'5", had improved in his skills, but he still wasn't a top player in the country. Fall was ranked as a 4-star recruit by ESPN and a 3-star recruit by 24/7 Sports, who had him ranked as the 142nd ranked player nationally. A few top Division I programs such as Georgetown, Florida, Purdue, and Stanford sent him offers, but he ended up signing with UCF. Once in college, his commitment to the game was questioned, as he made a statement saying that he would rather be an engineer at a tech company than be in the NBA. This turned many people's heads, as playing a professional sport is at the top of the list for most athletes, especially considering how much money athletes are making. Fall is no ordinary athlete, though. He only picked up a basketball for the first time when he was 16. But one thing he's always had is his very smart brain. In school, he had a 4.0 GPA, he scored in the 95th percentile on the SAT, and he learned fluent English within 8 months. At the time, Fall said, "If I could be LeBron James or Steve Jobs, I would be Steve Jobs, because your athleticism will fade one day, but your knowledge will last forever. It's going to be really helpful to me to have that kind of finances to go back to my country, to my people, and open businesses." I can definitely understand the fact that Fall took seriously his academics, as everyone should, but it's always strange for someone to hear passing up the chance of being a professional athlete. So once he was at UCF, he played very well, but there wasn't too much talk about him. Now listed at 7'6", Fall averaged over 10 points and 7 rebounds with a 74% field goal percentage, ending his college career with the second greatest field goal percentage in NCAA history. However, that great shooting percentage did not translate to the free throw line, as he had a 43% free throw percentage. I honestly would be surprised if there was ever a greater disparity between the field goal percentage and free throw percentage of a player as there was one for Fall, as Fall literally shot 31% better from the field than from the free throw line. Once he finished college, there seemed to be a real possibility of playing in the NBA, and seeing this opportunity as a reality may have switched Fall's mind from being an engineer when he could actually play in the greatest basketball league in the world. In his pre-draft analysis, it was acknowledged that he was a terrible free throw shooter and that he has difficulties getting open on offense, as he really only takes shots when he's in front of the basket and will for sure hit the shots. Looking at his positives, if Fall improved well, he could be one of the best big men in the league one day, as you can't deny his on-the-court presence. He was thought to be a mid to late second-round pick, but when the time came, he didn't get drafted at all. Tacko Fall was soon signed to a 2-way contract with the Boston Celtics, as he played 29 games in the G League his rookie season, averaging a double-double in that time. He also played 7 games in the NBA, but he only played a couple minutes each game, not really getting many stats. In his second season, Fall did not play in the G League, which was probably due to the season being extremely short. But he did play 19 games with the Celtics that year, averaging about 7 minutes per game. After these 2 seasons, which weren't very great, the Celtics didn't want to re-sign Tacko Fall. However, the Cleveland Cavaliers soon signed him to a 1-year deal, and he's only played a few games this season, barely getting any minutes. At 26 years old, Fall is not having much success in the NBA. Most players are usually right around their prime of their career at the age of 26. But for Fall, I think it might be a bit different considering how late he actually started playing basketball. I think Fall could keep improving in his skills, and if he wants to remain in the NBA in the future, he will definitely have to do that. If he doesn't get re-signed to the Cavaliers by the end of the year, I'm not sure if many teams will want him. Being 27 years old and never really contributing to an NBA team is not a good start to being signed, unless a team would just want him to be a practice player or for very unique parts of a game where they would want the tallest player in the league. Or maybe a team would even want him because he's usually a fan favorite player. What do you think Tacko Fall's future will look like? Will he ever be a consistent player on an NBA team? Let me know what you think in the comments, and remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel to show your support. Thanks for watching.